So today we're going to be thinking about what causes suicidal thinking, or in other words, how does depression move from just depression to depression with suicidal thinking? I'm going to talk about this in terms of an island, okay? When you picture your life and your life being normal, all things being decent, your mood is good, things are going well, your life is an island. On your island is your job, your school, your friends, your family, whatever. And when your mood is good, the island feels comfortable. 72 degrees, it's sunny, light breeze, things are good, and you're pretty content on the island. You don't even notice that you're on an island, it's just your life. However, if your mood is depressed, the reality is that same island feels tiny. It feels cramped, it feels boiling hot, it feels like there is gridlock and pollution, and all you want to do is leave the island. So someone who is severely depressed thinks to themselves, this is a great idea. I'll hop in a rowboat and I will pull away from the island. And the truth of the matter is that, so what that looks like in real life is someone maybe climbs into bed, gets under the covers and turns off their phone. And that first hour of isolation, pulling away from the island, feels amazing. That person is sitting there saying, I needed this. I needed nobody to be able to reach me. I needed to be off the grid. This is restorative. In 1 hour, I swear to God, I will climb back in that rowboat and I will go back to the island and I will take care of all the to-do list. But the problem with depression is depression makes it very hard to go back to the island. So after 1 hour, the depression's saying, stay in bed, don't turn your phone back on. This is great, right? We love this. And what happens is the person starts to drift out to sea. And as the person drifts out to sea over the course of several hours, several days, what happens is at some point the person looks back at the island and realizes that all of the things that made the island hard to live with, the emails, the voicemails, the bills, the responsibilities, the cat litter, the whatever, have gotten worse because they've been avoiding it. So now they're out there saying, oh my God, now I have 1 million voicemails, 1 million emails, that check bounced, I never responded to that voicemail, and the person starts to engage in beating themselves up. So they're sitting there saying, oh my God, I can't believe I made it worse. I'm such an idiot. I'm such a failure. I'm such a burden. This is not the first time I've done this. People are, let's be honest, people are sick of me. They're burned out on this. This is I keep stiffing everybody with my problems. And since this is a cycle that I'll never get out of and people are pretty sick of me anyway, pardon my French, but fuck it, I'm out. Right? And that F it, I'm out, is where the suicidal ideation lives. It's this sensation of like, I have made things so bad that I just want to escape. Okay? That's how depression moves into suicidal thinking. What's the most important takeaway from this is that if you suffer from depression, the thing that you can manage is how far you drift away from the island. So what that means is how long you spend isolating yourself. It is completely valid to take an hour and to climb into bed and to turn off your phone if you cannot handle, responsibility. It is completely fine to decompress and take a break, especially when you're depressed. However, if you isolate for more than an hour at a time, I can guarantee you that the tides will pull you out. What you can do is take 1 hour, decompress, but then you have to get back up after an hour and maybe take the trash out, call a friend, go to Wawa. You might need to take another hour later in the day to isolate again. That's valid, but you cannot isolate for long periods of time because that's where the suicidal ideation lives. I hope this helps.